Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Pour here on a Feel Good Friday. Barnes and Tony, once again, what's going on, brother?
Not much. Excited to have you back, even though it's just for a quick episode. But in any case, dude, stoked. Stoked to talk some sports here. Good baseball yesterday. Hockey has been back. Excited to talk about that,
mics?
dude. New picks.
New mics?
I mean, they should be working.
Let's see what we Maybe Josh doesn't have his volume. Sounds like it's...
No, it does.
Mike.
Standing by. Oh, yeah, it does sound a little bit.
No, but it does, dude.
But it does. I think we should be good now.
Josh, if you could confirm that we are good, I'm gonna assume that is the case.
No, I think we are. Yeah, we are.
Bumble says yo.
I'm going to assume that is the case.
That is the case, dude.
He says Josh says we're back as well.
There we
so
go,
we
dude.
love that. But yeah, like you said, a lot to talk about. By the way, Donna saying good morning. You are good.
Bang.
So good to have Donna here. I know she's pumped up. Yankee season getting closer and closer. And I'm sure she'll be excited to see some of my footage from Tampa. Going to get underway early tomorrow. JFK 6:30 flight. So
Wow, okay.
I was going to ask you
For a ride.
what time? So Stanford to the parking, and then you take the shuttle. So by the time you get to the shuttle is only a couple minutes away, but maybe there's other stops. So just figure 50 minutes to get to the parking, okay, and then figure another 20 to 25 minutes to get to the terminal.
Right.
Boarding at 5:55.
Oh, wow.
Have to check the clubs in. Doing a check bag.
Check bag.
What time from Stanford would you leave?
What time from Stanford? I mean,
Yes.
You're talking like an hour and a half commute. That's before going through security and the check bags, right? So, oh man, maybe like a 3:30 spot.
That's so crazy. That's literally the time I had in mind. Exactly. Wake
Right?
up at 3, shower, go.
and then
Yeah.
doable.
Yeah, doable.
Very doable.
So, obviously I am so pumped to get down there, and it's just going to be action packed. And I know I've went over the itinerary before, but we do have it set in stone. So it's just going to be, we land. I think it's like 9:40.
There we go.
And I say we, but it's actually just myself because
Okay.
Corey's already going to be there. But then game at 1, and then Lightning at 7.
Holy shit.
And you're gonna try to get there I think you can get in 90 minutes early. So for the food and the
Right.
drinks and stuff.
There we go.
So that's Saturday. Sunday 7:20 tea time. 1:00 Yankee game in Clearwater.
Oh wow. Okay.
They kind of open schedule after that. And then Monday poolside, hopefully.
Hammered.
2:00 tea time, TPC Tampa Bay. Kind of probably grab dinner with Corey afterwards. And then, that's Monday. And then Tuesday, 7:15 tea time. Yankee game at 1 against Panama.
Yeah.
And then flight at 7:00.
That is so sick, dude. You're gonna be hammered the whole time, dude. Like, there's no way.
Well, I think,
Mixing the waters, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, I always mix in waters.
Of course.
But I think, Saturday or tomorrow is just going to be heavy just because of, having the unlimited at the game, of course.
Oh,
Sunday
yeah,
will
dude.
probably be a little dialed back. But, I mean, Clearwater at the game.
Come on, yeah, dude.
But probably and then pool after that, relax, dinner, that
Yeah.
type of thing. So yeah, no, I'm just so excited. The weather's gonna be perfect as you would imagine, and I'm excited to check out. Like, first of all, I mean, just be great to go to Steinbrenner Field for 2. I love that stadium. That's gonna be awesome. Not a bad seat in the house, and then to check out another stadium in Clearwater. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Hell yeah, dude! Sounds like you have a jam-packed schedule.
Jam-packed, the golf.
Like, yeah,
Josh
dude, multiple
earning,
rounds, dude.
Josh
Definitely.
earning.
Oh my god,
hammering the practice home. Donnelly asked who I'm going with. Yeah, just meeting up with my buddy that works there. So excited for that. And he says, sounds like you will need a vacation for your vacation. I hope the sewage issue has been rectified at Steinbrenner Field. I haven't heard anything else about that, so I'm assuming that is all taken care of.
Yeah, no, yeah, you would assume so. I didn't hear about the sewage problem there.
Yeah.
Backed up toilets or like?
Yeah, 2 sewer pipes, and they had to it went into the Yankee clubhouse, and then for the home opener, people were smelling it. It was in the concourses. Yeah, it lasted for like 2 days, but I think we're all good now. But it's just crazy that even happened, you know?
I'm sure Corey was really dealing with it, huh?
So no, well, he wasn't there yet because he had a
okay.
different report time schedule.
All right, fair enough. Lucky him then.
Yeah, so. Yeah, that pump for that, and then we're just gonna go over to Mohegan was great. Was there the last 2 nights, and like I was saying, lots of ciders on Wednesday, which is great, and then went to Michael Jordan's Steakhouse for dinner on Wednesday. And I've gotten this before, probably mentioned it too, but the short rib pappardelle, like just so soft and
good.
like flavorful. And then the focaccia bread with the gorgonzola sauce, the garlic bread, unreal. Then the house bread, Tony, with like a sweet butter,
man.
like a pastry like type of like a bread, like so
Sweet,
ridiculous,
buttery. Oh.
So that was great. And then the hilarious part was at the tables. Me and my dad actually, it ended up working out really well. We're at the same table, I want to say, from 8:30 to like midnight. Like it literally ran that well. And there was this guy there. Like, you want to talk about chief of the year, okay? He claims he was in the midst of a 10-day stay at the casino.
Okay.
Drinking hands the whole time, knows everything, has watched hundreds and thousands of hands the last couple of days. Claimed, too, that he's some high roller, free rooms, free bets anytime he wants. But, yeah, he wasn't playing. He said, oh, yeah, like, I'm up 200. I got the fellas coming in tomorrow, so I just want to, like, kind of chill tonight. So he sat at our table, drank, kept getting drinks for the waitress.
What?
For, like, 3 hours, okay? The dealer called him out. Says, sir, like, you're distracting me. You're talking so loud, like, was tight because he's just sitting there not playing. Then he's telling me, too, that for the last 10 days, he's been there. Only one person, he claims he saw everybody play. One person won 40 grand. He said, no one else won anything. No one else won anything. Side bets never do them. Doesn't matter. Oh, you can't. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, my gosh.
Like trying to, he knows every single thing about blackjack. It says he's from Long Island, actually. Used to work for DHL. Says he used to work for DHL, but didn't get the joke when I said there's no crying and shipping. Sketchy.
That is
you would
sketchy.
think. I mean, that was a classic commercial. Then there was, this newlywed, I don't know, within the last couple of years, very nice, like these 2 girls, they just got married, I don't know, within the last year. But no, nice girls, they were just, you have one of those tables where everybody's like interacting, winning,
it's great.
excited.
Yeah, exactly.
He's talking to them and stuff. I kid you not. Like, I swear to God. And like, he's lucky too, because you don't know how people, you're going to just think it's ridiculous that I'm even saying this, but he literally, like, made scissoring jokes, like right in front of everybody, just in front of anybody. And like, they took it in stride, like just laugh. But it's like, dude, are you kidding me?
That's
like
fucking crazy, dude. How did they let him sit there for so long?
I don't know. I guess, it is, I guess, because he's been staying there for like a week and a half. So the pit boss is probably like, oh, well, this guy plays all the time, like whatever.
Damn.
But the dealer was tight. And then it's like those girls, like, it's like, they like,
They punch in the face.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
dude.
exactly. No, and then he goes, he was saying, I'm not going to say specifically what he said, but just he was saying in general, like, oh, yeah, he could push it with jokes. It's all how you say it. It's all how you say it. He's drinking like crazy.
No, dude.
And then the best part is, so he says all this, says that, he gets everything he wants from the casino. But then my dad was going nuts because my dad, as you can imagine, my dad, talking to him a lot and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So he's the next morning yesterday we're playing before the conference starts. My dad sees him. It's I don't know, 8 o'clock in the morning, truly in his hand, wearing the same clothes.
Oh, no.
And my dad goes, I don't understand this. Like, if he's staying here, like, why is he wearing the same clothes? And I'm like, Dad, he's probably just lying. He's a complete degenerate.
Oh,
just
yeah,
gets
dude.
hammered all the time. Looks for like people to like give him money. I guarantee it's something like that.
That's so
Guarantee.
crazy, dude.
But yeah, it would have been hilarious, like if you guys were there to see it. Like, just him butting in, like he just like, oh my god.
I can't with that.
Yeah.
Was he like you said Long Island, was he an Italian guy? Like maybe?
No. But just
interesting.
had the New York accent.
Yeah. The accents, dude.
Yeah, but it just was nuts. It was completely nuts. It was just, but yeah. So other than that, though, great time, and like I said, Ballo was unbelievable. It was the official name of they call it the spaghetti, but it's spaghetti pasta with lobster and fried diavolo and crab
sauce.
meat, I think, too.
Oh, there was crab in there, too?
Yeah.
Let's go,
Oh,
dude.
it was unbelievable. The appetizers, the meatballs, the rice balls. I haven't really had too many rice balls, but the rice balls were great. And then the antipasto with the prosciutto, the mozzarella. That was awesome. So all in all, great time. And it was nice, too, because... So the first night, the ciders, probably a couple too many, even though it's hydrated, but it just was a lot. Didn't sleep that well, so a little groggy yesterday. But yesterday, just had two glasses of Cabernet at dinner. That's it.
Wow,
Tons
okay.
of water.
There we go.
So just had
We're
a lot
straight.
better sleep and just feel great. Because I was like, even though, I'm sure you would probably have the same conundrum, as you would say, but, you're at the casino, it's like kind of tough to like take it easy. But then after the previous night, and then I'm thinking about today and thinking about how I have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, I can't have another day where it's they're just going to ruin the whole trip.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. And you seem pretty on top of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're good. We're good. Going to go gym, have an estimate after this, and then gym. Like, figure
Estimate
just
in the
because
gym.
not going to go till, middle of next week. So figure get one in before the Binda.
Yeah. That's great, dude.
yeah.
Really had a good time.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I
It
can't
was
believe that guy, dude. That's
Yeah.
outrageous, dude.
Just like, you know what I was thinking about? Just like if you, Matt, and Mike were at the table with me when he was talking like this, just how ridiculous it would have been. Yeah, so that's that. And then, the Cognizant Classic. I know we were watching some of the coverage in progress. Yesterday, Austin Smotherman really taking the leaderboard by storm, a 62, a 9-under. And we talked about PGA National, the difficulty of this course. So he's going to tee off at 123 this afternoon. He has a one-shot lead over Nico Echevarria, who shot 63. His tee time is at 12:23. In solo third, you have Christopher Relton. Shot 67 yesterday. He's 2 under through 8, started on the back. Also, Mark Hubbard, Matty Schmid, and Pointus Nileholm, who we saw in the main coverage of PGA Tour Live. They're all 5 under with their rounds in progress. You got a couple guys at 4 under here: Brennan, Hogard, Kim, Ewert, Moore, and Suber. Moore and Suber haven't teed off. The others are in progress, but all at 4 under. It's crazy to be a 4 under, but to be 5 back, and Smotherman hasn't teed off. But you never know with this course how it could go. Eric Cole, the heartbreak of the playoff a couple of years back against Chris Kirk, he fired a 71 yesterday, and he's 3 under today through 12, started on the back 9. Kanaya's 3 under, Max Homa's 3 under, Daniel Berger, who we saw almost make that long eagle putt from 60, he's 3 under, plus 1 today, shot 67 yesterday. Thorborn Olsen at 3 under as well. Joel Damon, my sleeper, 68. Aaron Rye, your pick, 68 as well. Damon teeing off at 11:47. Aaron Rye teeing off at 12:11. Kashmir Keith, 3 under, 68. He tees off at 12:35. Brooks Koepka on the course right now, 5 under through 10, Tony, taking it by storm. Started on the back 9, shot 74, 3 over yesterday. So that's going to go a long way to probably him making the cut this hot start that he had. And then, other than that, Shane Lowry, my pick, a 1 under round, the visible frustration, missing birdie putts yesterday. Surprising kind of weakish start for the local, but he'll tee off at 12:11, and then Kirk, the former champ, 1 under, will tee off at 12:35. And I mentioned, I have the parlay going with Kirk, Rye, and Lowry. So I don't know after one day, because sometimes you'll have one of those guys in that 3-leg parlay where they'll shoot 4 or 5 over. So to have everybody under par, solid start. You just want to see them kind of grow on it today, and we'll have the coverage on, and keep an eye out for any type of developments. But beautiful course there too in Palm Beach, huh?
Yeah, amazing, dude. I mean, it seems like they have a perfect weather, a nice cool breeze, sunny skies here you're looking at. And the course is like pretty open,
Yeah,
like you see people walking around.
There's a lot of
kind of
water.
There's a lot of water, it seems. But everyone's chipping really well. That's one thing I've noticed between these first 2 rounds so far.
The greens are true, as they like to say.
That's good.
So yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that. And I think it's you don't have all the big names obviously with the API next week. But I think we're seeing some good golf, and I always say this too. It's just nice to see some other guys get an opportunity. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So like I said, we'll keep an eye out on that. But I would say if we could go to the world of Major League Baseball.
It's deep to left. It's 700. Albert Pujols.
Yeah, what a play! Stop it, Tony. Yep.
And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight. And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So today's MLB segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the Chris Moscow mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. So the Yankees, a couple good performances the last 2 days. Going back actually 2 days ago against the Nationals, they faced the minimum amount of batters and really just hopped over the Nationals pitching early and often. Again, spring training, but you're always going to want to see, you're always going to want to see your team perform well, hit well. And then how about Ryan Weathers making his Yankee debut, hitting 99.8,
The smoke.
3 2/3, a hit, 5 strikeouts. So that was great to see. And then also, appearing in this game, 3 of the Yankees' 4 best relievers in Bednar, Cruz, and Hill, combining for 3 scoreless innings, 4 strikeouts. Freno, Cruz striking out the side. So all welcome signs. You had George Lombard Jr. have a hit, 2 RBIs, and make a great barehanded play, playing third base. So that's somebody we're really excited about. He should start with Corey in Somerset. And then you also had Ahmed Rosario going deep. So Yankees, dominate the Nationals, 7-0. And then yesterday, Elmer Cruz Rodriguez, one of the Yankees' top pitching prospect, making his second start of the spring, went 3 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, but struck out 4. So the stuff looked pretty good. Camilo Doval, a guy, Yankees are counting on for their bullpen this year. A little spotty outing, I guess. The velocity was down, command was suspect, so gave up a run, 2 hits, but did strike out 2 in his inning of work. Cade Winquist, the Rule 5 selection, vying for that bullpen rule. 1 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 strikeout. And then Yuri De Los Santos also went an inning and a third, giving up a hit. And we also got to see Chivilli, who had given up the home run in his debut, struck out 2. So that was a welcome sign. So many guys vying for these bullpen spots. So it's good to see them, get to play. And then Paul Goldschmidt has been like the MVP of the Grapefruit League. Goes deep again, 2 for 3 with an RBI. And then we also saw Jazz in the first go yard, and Spencer Jones hit one out of the stadium. I had that on my story. I don't know if you saw it, but just an absolute tank job. So that's great to see. And then really, other than that, McMahon was 1 for 3 with a double and 2 RBIs, and Caballero 1 for 3 with an RBI. So far on the spring season, Yankees 5-2. and we'll be back underway this afternoon. And I believe this is an away game, but is on the Gotham Sports app, so hopefully there's no snags there. That will be some good elliptical viewing.
There we go.
But that is a 105 first pitch from Fort Myers, the Lee Health Sports Complex. And you have Luis Gil making his second spring start for the Yankees. Looked pretty good in his first one. I think 4 strikeouts over 2, going up against Cole Sands. So looking forward to watching that. And then, being there tomorrow. And, of course, when I go, who's the starter, Tony, tomorrow? Paul Blackburn. But we don't have announced starters for Sunday's game in Clearwater or the exhibition against Panama on Tuesday. So hopefully I'll have to see some other guys. Plus, I think guys will come out of the bullpen as well that I'll want to see. So it's just great being there. It doesn't matter, who's pitching,
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Even though it's Paul Blackburn.
Well, you like seeing the hitters too. Hopefully,
yeah, of course.
Jones and Dominguez and Lombard, that type of thing. And speaking of those guys, the lineup is out. So we have Rice leading off at first, Jason Dominguez in the left, Paul DeYoung playing third, JC Escarra catching, Schumann at second. He's actually done well, a defensive wizard. I think he can run as well, but the bat has not been kind to him, but hitting .571 so far early on in the spring. And then Spencer Jones in playing center, George Lombard at short, Fernandez in right, and then Marco Luciano, who's looking for his first hit as a Yankee in spring training, the Giant former top prospect. So that's the lineup for today. And then one thing I wanted to talk about, and we've talked about this before, but it just kind of top of mind awareness thing, because it actually started yesterday in my group chat with Corey, Mark, and Mike. But they were just kind of complaining about Stanton, the whole thing with the bag of chips. And, just about, he should just retire. They should release him. And
look at the chips, dude. Really, the chips.
And then, blocking, Spencer. And then Ernie was saying it in our chat as well. And I have to say, I'm not with the Stanton slander. And yes, of course, when we did trade for him from Miami and he was coming off a 59 home run season, you were expecting that he would be healthy more, have some bigger seasons. But I just think, the truth be told, at the end of the day, he's been a great Yankee. He's a great leader. He's clutch. His production, when you prorated over 162 games last year, would have been like a 60 home run pace. He hit for average. And I think everybody, just focuses on the running, the lack of being able to play the field, and then the poor performance in the playoffs last year. But I just don't agree with the notion that, just cut him. I think Giancarlo Stanton is very valuable, and I was saying this in the group chat this morning too. I think the Yankee lineup is at its best when Stanton is hitting behind Judge.
It certainly seems like it, right? I don't know. It's tough, dude, because you look at him and the lack of base running ability, the prone of injury. I understand where they're coming from, but I also am kind of surprised to hear that from Ernie. The guy can still hit 35 home runs.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You don't release him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like all the big home runs that he hit, especially in the run to the World Series in 24. You're going to tell me that you're just solely convinced that now he can't do it just because he didn't hit in 7 games last year in the postseason?
And
after that regular season he had?
That's what I mean. The regular season, he was dealing with these elbows the entire season last year. This isn't like something new. This isn't something that's gotten necessarily worse. It just hasn't gotten better. But again, he's still going to have the run production for you. So,
yeah. So obviously I want the young guys to get a chance. But again, I think my theory here is the way they should go. Not that they will, but is to at least have one of Jones or Dominguez. And I don't know. The way that Jones is hitting these balls out of the park, I almost think he should get the opportunity. Because it seems like he could be just real special from jump, just hitting tanks.
Yeah, and that's what makes spring training so great, dude.
Yeah.
You have a good showing like that during spring training. You're going to start rustling some feathers in terms of, your starting position role, your role in general on the team. So, if that guy continues to hit the ball like you're saying he does during this spring training, he absolutely deserves a shot.
Yeah. And then, I just really don't want to carry a scar on the roster. I feel like they're going to. My prediction, is a scar on the roster, and then Jones and Dominguez in the minor leagues. And And I guess this is breaking news, but I feel like it came out the other day. But maybe it was expected. Now it's official. But the Cowboys officially, Tony, placing the franchise tag on George Pickens. Obviously, he will be looking for a new contract. I believe that will come in around $28 million. Top receivers in the league making over 40. So you would think, too, with Jerry Jones' negotiating history, his strategic business-like attitude here, that we will be looking at a standoff in Big D at some point this offseason.
I mean, that's on par with him, right? So.
Yeah. But yeah, I think they find a way to get it done. I mean, he was so good last year. Why would you let him go,
Yeah, exactly. But, Jerry Jones, the theatrics, the headlines.
Yes. The cameras, right?
The cameras, dude.
So I'm just, as the spring rolls along here, I'm just so excited for the season. And I just think we have so much depth, really everywhere you look. And I know there's some concerns about the bullpen, but I think that's going to come together because there's going to be some guys that aren't going to make this team, guys we might have to trade or release because there's only so many spots in the bullpen. And then eventually you got to figure, too, that some starters, a la, like Will Warren are going to be in the bullpen. Maybe Clark Schmidt as well later in the season, and Weathers, too. With both, Rodon and Cole coming back. So it's just a lot of pieces to come together. And I love the offense as well. So, we will, see what happens. But, looking forward to watching that game today and just being there for spring training. And, I think, too, I don't know if for some reason I think WBC, I don't know if you saw this, but I think USA WBC reports tomorrow, so I think I misjudged by 1 day. I almost want to just double check that. But then again, I feel like I would have seen something on. He's not in the lineup today, but I feel like I would have seen something that said like, "Oh, yesterday was his last game before the WBC."
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
When does USA WBC report? Huh. Well, the pool play, so maybe he would. Maybe I got incorrect information because it says the first game is February 5th. Wait, no, the roster was finalized and revealed on February 5th.
It looks like they have exhibition games on the March 3rd would be their first game.
So I feel like maybe he'll play tomorrow.
The roster was officially announced on the 5th, yeah.
Let's see. Knockout stage. Because that would be awesome to get one game of judging. But it's just they got to go to Scottsdale. And you said the first is on the 3rd?
Yeah. They have 2 exhibition matches, 3rd and the 4th. And then the opener is on the 6th.
419, 3 minutes ago, month to month. New York Times article. What's your guess? So the 3rd, so tomorrow's the 28th, last day of the month, the 1st, this feels like.
I don't think you're going to see it.
No. Heavy
feels like.
Responsibility, 20 years old. Marcus. Boy, it says that, but it's an exhibition on the 3rd? Oh, versus the Giants.
Yeah, exhibition on the 3rd.
See, I'm gonna connect. I just want to check one other thing here. Yeah, I guess I don't see anything, but I guess either way, obviously I'm going to see him a bunch in the regular season. If not, and then it just gives Jones and Dominguez more opportunity.
Yeah, exactly right. So I mean, that's what you want.
And then Champeroni
You're tight.
Gaming says, "Sup, boys?
What's up?"
No, I'm not tight. I'm less tight than most people would be.
Okay.
Like I said, because I'm going to see him all the time, and the point is just being there. Whoever's on the field, whoever's wearing that Yankee uniform, the interlocking NY. I'm there to support him, right?
It's a brotherhood.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I guess that's really everything with the Yankees. What do we got for the Mets?
Oh, yeah, dude. Yesterday, speaking of people reporting to the WBC, Noel McLean pitches yesterday, first time spring training, only time, right? Because he's going to be reporting to the WBC as well. But he pitched absolutely lights out. 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 6 Ks. Fastball looked great, locating, slider, good back end snap to it. So he's picking up where he left off last season. So you have to see that. Obviously led to the shutout by the Mets against Houston. And Simeon had a homer, 2 for 3 yesterday, looking really good offensively.
There you go.
Bo Bichette looking okay at third. No mistakes being made yesterday. And then you had a homer by Taylor as well as Young. Jared Young's been putting together some pretty solid at bats.
What's Jared Young's deal? What's his MO?
His MO?
Yeah.
I mean, he's been up and down with us the past couple seasons.
Mid-20s?
Yeah, probably. I
Drafted by
don't
the
know.
Mets?
I don't know for sure.
Not a
Let's
first
look it up.
rounder?
Definitely not. Definitely not like a touted guy. But it has had some moments, dude. Looks like drafted by the Cubs, 15th round in 2017.
He's almost 31?
Yeah, he's 30 years old.
Wow,
He'll be turning 30 in July. So I don't know. Again, someone maybe start to make a name for themselves, but to have it maybe in your back pocket, DH role, you never know. But he's having a good spring training, like I said. So is Simeon Bichette, to be honest. I think Bichette's batting like 280 this spring training so far. So obviously the bat is there as we expected, but you still want to see some improvements defensively, and I believe they're playing St. Louis today, I think. Peralta, though, is getting his first start. So now we're starting to see, the rotation kind of get ramped up a little bit. So you like to see that from Mendoza,
Has Alvarez played yet?
No.
Is he injured, or he just
hasn't played.
Slow?
I guess so. It's been a lot of Terens, Senger.
How are they looking?
Good. I mean, Terens, again, defense behind the plate has been solid. Offense has been quiet, but I mean, as expected, I suppose. You don't expect a lot out of them right now.
What about Hip Hip Jorge?
Hip Hip Jorge?
Yeah.
Where's that coming from? Who's ever said that, dude?
Well, no, everybody used to say it for Posada, so I'm just saying Jorge Polanco. I mean, I knew you knew what I meant, okay? That was
interesting. Honestly, dude, I don't even think he's played yet, to be honest.
And that just nothing, ramp up, nothing.
Nothing, dude. Nothing. So... but again, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't really have a lot of high expectations for Polanco. As I said in our previews, I mean, the guy had his best offensive season last year, and it's probably going to stay that way, I feel.
Right.
Right. But we'll see what happens. Again, we were talking Vientos playing first, and then just,
Has he been playing?
Yeah.
How's he looking?
Solid.
Nothing
crazy, but he seems to be ready to go on standby.
Yeah. Any optimism there on Vientos or no?
From what I've seen interviews, I mean, yeah. I mean, you never, I guess, really know how he feels, I suppose. But, he's taking the wherever the ball club needs me sort of stand, which is what you want to hear. So, and listen, I mean, the guy, we've seen him hit over 20 home runs in a season. I mean, he the ball's in his court. If he wants to play, he's got to just produce.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, he really did look pretty, played pretty well 2 years ago.
Yeah,
so that's why
26
it's like,
homers.
Almost similar to Alvarez as Koepka finds the bunker here on 3. Started on the back, but he is 2 under, tied for 27th, and like we mentioned, that good start today. So I mean, there's a few guys that it's kind of big years. It really will probably determine whether they're on the team next year. I think with Vientos, Beatty, and Alvarez, right? I mean, if
absolutely
they're not I mean, that's it, I would think, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're talking, third, fourth season for some of these guys where it's like they're getting, full season at bats, having plenty of opportunity. And like you said, I mean, if these guys just aren't going to perform, I mean, you have to move on, as highly touted as these guys were and as some of the bright spots they've had. I mean, it just hasn't been consistent. They've been struggling with injuries, inconsistent at bats, shoddy defense.
Yes.
That cannot stand.
Yeah, no, exactly. So definitely will be pressure packed for them this year as Berger finds the bunker.
Jake?
And, that would be Daniel. As John Pollock says, who looks back. Barnes, my guy. Good to have you here with us, John. I wonder if he's watching the PGA Tour live coverage as Nieholm almost chipped in, not even chipped in,
Oh my
I think
God,
it was like
dude.
160, 170 yards out
Wow.
for eagle, but he will have a walk-in birdie, which is always a good feeling. We don't usually get too many of those. Mao here hitting a second on number 12 at 6 under, tied for 3. A lot of bad shots. Last 3 shots, 2 bunker shots, and he goes rough left of the green. And Pollock saying, Tony, that mustache is looking fire.
Thank you, Pollock. Pollock feeling pretty good on this
Now,
Friday, I guess. Huh?
How often what's the maintenance on the stash, Tony?
The maintenance, I would say like once a week, you got to trim it a little bit. Yeah,
and
dude.
is like the electric
No, I used to do that, but now I have a pair of scissors my mom gave me.
scissors.
Small
Okay,
scissors.
small scissors.
Yeah.
Have you pinched the skin at all?
Oh yeah, dude.
Bad,
Yeah,
and
dude.
or when it's
No,
like
no, not
no,
like-
no.
That's fine. It's fine. Dude, it's fine.
I'm bleeding, but it's fine.
There's been like little nicks, not like chunks taken out or
Okay.
anything. Yeah, little nicks. I know. It's dude.
That's-
It's nerve wracking. It is nerve wracking, man. Oh,
Oh yeah.
I know.
It's like shaving down south. You gotta be careful.
oh my god.
Anyway, Josh B says Pollock and Donna with the salutes. So he's riled for them. We're riled for Josh B, of course. And I just can't wait. Josh B, give him the full lay of the land, the 3 golf rounds, the videos. Maybe I get a card by myself so I could
There
have
you
my
go.
video a little bit. That would be something. But we'll have to see in regards to that.
He's gonna be so jealous.
Oh yeah.
You gotta send him like a lot of photos of the golf.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I think the
yeah.
best thing too, and I'm sure he's still not gonna let up on it and say that I'm still crazy, y'all crazy type of thing. But if I have, and I'm not expecting it, I'm not. But if I end up like, having a round of like, I don't know, like 90 or 88 or something, like just the whole practice narrative. Do you think that'll put it to the side, or he's dying on that hill?
He's gonna die on that hill. Yeah. I mean, if you start consistently tossing those numbers out
Consistently,
there,
yes.
then it's like then he has maybe a little bit less of a leg to stand on.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's ever gonna get over the practice.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
But I don't know. It's just
Talking
isn't it
practice?
But in all seriousness, though,
Not a game.
but isn't it annoying though? Practice or no?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, I feel like golf practice is fine though. No.
Well, I just feel like I just don't like the range. I just want to be out there. Like, do you really enjoy the range?
I do enjoy the range.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, but if it's a nice day, you're not thinking like, oh, I wish I was getting 9.
Oh
in.
yeah, I'd rather do that. I would
Yeah.
rather do that, but sometimes the time, the schedules don't always, allow
Right.
for the
but
9.
But that's it. Yeah. So okay, but at least because Josh, I don't necessarily know if he's like this. Maybe he is, but it feels like to me the amount of times that he practices that he almost like there would be days where he maybe could, he doesn't have to pick up Ariella for a couple hours and he could get 9 in. But that he would rather practice. And I feel like you're not like that. Like if you could get it in at least 9, you're never going to the range instead. Unless I
Yeah.
guess you were struggling that bad that you felt like you needed to work on something.
Right. Honestly, dude, like, no, yeah. I mean, even so, though, like to what your point, I mean, I would really always rather just golf. Because
Yeah.
especially like golf seems to be the only sport too where it's like, golfing on the range and golfing on a course is really different. And it's like sometimes if one club I'm swinging isn't hitting well, I'll just hit that one on the course, like no matter where I'm at,
Yes.
just to get better
Yes.
like that because it, being in the rough, different types of grass, like obviously the putting, like,
Right.
that's really the best way to learn is to really do the golf, really do the rounds.
Well, because
dude.
I feel like, dude, the mats, the plastic mats,
Yeah, it's
how
not
is that
good.
the same?
It's
It's
not.
not. And then Josh will try to say about the tee, oh, it's a tee. I still argue that even because it's a different surface, because like your driver at some point is going to hit the ground, and then on a plastic tee that you're
Yeah.
not using on the course, it's different.
It is different. It is very different.
I think, to be honest, I think the thing that is most worthwhile practicing is putting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, I mean, that could save your ass. Like, you're not hitting any fairways. You're not hitting anything in regulation, but you're making 10-footers consistently. I mean, that saves your score.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. It could ruin your score when you're not putting well.
Yes. As we got Ewert here, that's going to be a double. He was tied for 5th.
Ah, shit.
Slings a 27-foot, 11-inch putt. Probably 6 feet past the hole. So he'll have is to make double. That's definitely a nerve-wracking shot. Schmid on number 13 here, 4 under, tied for 9th, 134 out Ball to the hole, and, I would say that's, I don't know, 16, 17 feet, give or take. He will have there for birdie, as Mao has a tester here, 9-6 for par. Ball towards the hole, and he chunks it. Okay, so slides past the hole, so he'll move back to 5 under par. Looks like slight breeze there, full sunshine, everything you would expect for Florida golf. Celinda here, +9.
Not good.
Putting for par, 9'8", and he misses the putt. So a lot of missed putts, bunkers, rough. PGA National, Tony, despite the Smotherman 62 yesterday showing its teeth.
Yeah, no doubt. I don't know if you saw, Celinda was like chipping from the water, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Shirt off, pants rolled up, dude. It's tough, man.
Michael Brennan, can he convert here? 3'5", and it is in the cup. So Brennan moving to 5 under par.
The birdie.
And he is tied for 5th. And then let's see what we got here. So Pollock says Tigers. Well, first of all, Josh says it could be 70. I mean, 70 this year is possible, but 70 the first round or first 3 rounds
you never know.
Might be tough, but you do never know. Tigers still don't win in spring training. That's crazy. And
that is crazy.
Daniel Berger is really underperforming right now. Come on, Berger. Get it together, man.
Wow.
Daniel Berger, I know he hasn't won a major. He doesn't have a slew of wins, but he's always been solid. I know he had injury problems a couple years ago, but wouldn't be surprised if he bounces back. But, I really do appreciate Tony, because I don't even know, to be honest. I almost think there's not anybody else that I know that has watched the PGA Tour live coverage besides you. So,
really?
No, I'm saying I like that you have that appreciation. Sure, people that I follow that cover golf watch it and stuff, but no one else watches it. But I had to say, I mean, it is sick. ESPN Plus was just such a good thing that they did, because there's no limit on what they can broadcast.
Yeah, absolutely. No, ESPN Plus is awesome, dude.
Yeah,
and I am grateful to be able to watch the golf coverage here.
Yeah. It really is good. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out on that. Now the wind seems like it's whipping that flag stick. When it's doing that too, like out in the course, I always, because most people just leave it in, but if it's rocking, you got to take it out.
Oh
because
yeah,
I feel like it's gonna mess up the putt.
As I guess that was Silverman that just chipped that on there. Nice, dude.
Silverman.
Kim here for a long birdie putt.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm a little behind here.
18 foot. Before you were ahead of me, dude.
Yeah, I don't even know how that happened.
16
it
foot
says I'm
1
live.
inch here.
It says I'm live.
Kim's got this one lined up. Looks pretty good. Going to break a little left, and it breaks. Oh, too much left.
Wow.
Oh.
Trouble in paradise.
Kim's
Bogey on hole 1. I'm disappointed. I guess Berger.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, definitely.
He's on 3 now. Speaking of Berger,
there we go.
Let's see, his third shot on 3, par 5, chipping. Didn't have the yardage here. Ball going towards the cup, and that is going to hang on by a thread there, but that's almost 20 feet there for birdie. So probably another par. Coming up for Berger, but we'll see it. I guess why not? We'll go one more shot here. Koepka also on 3, 2 under par,
jacked up.
So again, no yardage. It's interesting because a lot of the shots they show the yardage. I don't know why they're not showing it here. But Koepka, ball in the air, didn't look like he loved it. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's on the green, and that is going to be probably like 20 to 25 feet there for Koepka for Bird, but a par will keep him square inside of that cut line at 2 under. And then he says Josh B would do better than this Berger, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. And Kanya, 19-6 for birdie, and it is in the hole.
Wow.
That was smooth, around the edge of the cup and in. So a big putt there. The 6th birdie for Kanaya today. 3 under, tied for 13th. And Hogard, 14-10 for birdie here as well. And that's a tough one. Rasmus missing there, but he'll remain at 3 under par. So yeah, some fun golf shots here. And like I said, we're going to keep an eye out on the leaderboard. But let's go now to the world of the National Hockey League.
Speed, here he comes! McDavid shoots! Top shelf! He scores! Captain with the overtime winner! That's the middle, quick! Hit Cameron. It's a world nothing. Washington made the full split save. Are you kidding me? Turn, side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pasternak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
A busy night on the ice, second night post Olympics here.
That's right.
The Rangers first game back from the Olympics, and what do you know? The Rangers looking like the same team pre-Olympics, losing 3-2 overtime, 2-0 lead gone. Now 15-5 at Madison Square Garden. I mean, obviously the tank has been on for a while. Trocheck, trade rumors swirling. Adam Fox non-committal to being part of the rebuild, but I mean, obviously, if they don't want to trade him, what is he going to do? So those aren't things you like to hear. But now, you said you caught this one, Tony? What did you see out there?
I mean, honestly, I saw some good hockey in the first period by the Rangers, to be honest. And I mean, you look at, obviously, there was a score there, goal by Sam Carrick about halfway through the period. And honestly, I thought the Rangers came out for the first time in a long time, pretty much like on their toes, like pretty nimble, moving the puck pretty well. I guess maybe just because of the break for a lot of these guys, just had some extra pep in their step. Winning battles on the boards, dumping the puck in. Third and fourth line is doing pretty well, hence the Carrick goal. And I mean, they had good shots on goal. I mean, they were out shooting the Flyers earlier on. But then you said it, just the 2-goal lead just collapsed real quick on them. The offense kind of stopped the second half of the second period. All of a sudden, they were losing those battles. I don't know if it was just adjustments made by the Flyers, but they just were not passing as well. They just didn't seem like maybe their timing was off at that point in the second period. And then to start that third period, I mean, the Flyers tied it up it's within the first minute, I think, from what I recall. I mean, it was and all of a sudden it's 2-2.
Yeah.
So it's at that point, even though they played the rest of the third period, had some opportunities, failed in the power play. I think that had maybe a mid-third period power play opportunity, no shots on goal.
Just Fritz.
Yeah, dude, just, the passing. It's they got into that mode where they know they needed to score. So it's they're waiting for the perfect, a scenario in which they can find the back of the net. And it's just they kind of slowed down in the face of adversity against the Flyers here. And I mean, that's just what we've seen from the Rangers all year long. And I was mentioning before the show to you, JT Miller didn't really have a great game.
I can't believe I mean, I got so riled when he came back.
Yeah.
He's pumped to be back. He played well when he started. And then ever since, I don't know, after the first couple weeks of him being a Ranger again, been terrible.
Really terrible, dude. And it's so odd, too. I mean, seeing the way he was, I guess operating himself for the Olympics. I mean, it seemed like he was almost happier there.
Right.
Right. And I get, it's you play for your country, elevated, Olympics here, you're excited, whatever. But still, I mean, looking at his play last night, I mean, it was just, the classic Miller kind of meandering around. And I'm watching him during his shifts. It's not, I don't know, man. It seems like even what you were saying, too, alluding to the Trocheck rumors to be traded, Fox may not be hanging around anymore. I mean, I just think that this locker room is just totally just distressed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just not a good place to be right now.
I was reading an article yesterday or 2 days ago about in regards to maybe firing Drury, getting some traction here. Apparently they were identifying some other GMs you can go after. One of them being Brett Peterson, the assistant GM for the Panthers.
Okay. Yep.
Obviously, you know about the success of the Panthers recently. And then they were talking about maybe getting I think the Avalanche's GM, but
why would they let him go?
I don't think so. For a linear move too, it's not like it's not a better job or anything. You just go to a different team. So it's going to be pretty interesting. And obviously it's, this scenario is gaining traction. You're hearing the fire Drury chants during Rangers games before the Olympics, So I think that, they are hearing the noise, but we do know that, Dolan is reluctant to, have a quick trigger, right, on the fire button for GMs. And obviously, given his recent interviews in the past month or two,
Doesn't seem like Drury's going anywhere.
It seems like that he's going to continue to back Drury. So, I don't know, man. It's tough. You'd expect a little bit more with these guys coming back from the Olympics, with Mike Sullivan coming back from the Olympics. Overtime loss is tough too.
Yeah. No, definitely. But I guess it's just one of those things. There's just how could there be? But no expectations the rest of the way. And then Josh B getting a chuckle here. And then your mother says, "How about coming to the world at home?" Which is interesting.
That's funny. No, that's good, right? Going to the world,
At home. The food, right?
Sunday dinner this weekend would be nice, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
my
that would
goodness.
play.
It would, dude. The braciole, maybe some ribs in the sauce too, with the pepperoni, dude.
And then Pollock says we really have way too many bad contracts, and Rangers can take Yzerman. LOL. Yzerman, the always tight Steve Yzerman. But I don't know. I feel like we have bad contracts. I don't know who they're committed to. That's that overwhelming.
Nothing off the top of my dome comes to mind. I guess we can look it up. It's pretty interesting because the Spit and Chicklets podcast. Not Bisonet, the other guy. I don't know. I can't remember his name right now.
Is he on TNT?
No. He just does Barstool. He doesn't do it. Yeah, dude. Hold on. Let's Spit and Chicklets.
Is that Jeremy Roenick?
No. Hosts. Mike Grinnell.
Okay.
No. Oh, it's Ryan Whitney. I'm shot.
Ryan Whitney.
It is Ryan Whitney. He was making a case how he thinks that Yzerman is slowly within the next couple of seasons trying to gear up to get Connor McDavid to go to the Red Wings, dude.
I think Boomer Esiason has something to say about that.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. My mom's going to Atlantic City.
Wow. Going to Angeline.
Wow.
No, Angeline is the Italian in the Borgata.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
So good, dude.
There we go.
Lobster. What does my mom get? Lobster Primador or something it's called.
I'm surprised. I thought it was a family thing with the lobster.
No. My mother loves lobster. Loves
Mary,
lobster.
You got to talk some sense into Tony. Lobster is great. I don't know what his issue is, but that sounds so good. I just had the lobster with spaghetti last night. It was unbelievable.
No, yeah, fried Diavolo is good.
Yeah.
Fried Diavolo is good.
You would like it. Come on, Tony. Like, you would have had it. You would have enjoyed it.
I would have enjoyed it. Yes. I've been coming around to lobster,
Okay.
but I don't know. I still feel like
that's something.
I still feel like so far the best lobster I've had was like the whole lobster like boiled,
with the butter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's very good in pasta, honestly. It really is. Lobster grilled cheese is amazing
I can't
as well.
do
So he says
JT
Comfer. Do we know?
Oh yeah, another name under 5 year, $25.5 million. That does seem like an overpay for him. I don't think his production, necessarily.
Cop is making
calls for
5.6,
that
but I guess he's been okay.
Yeah.
Larkin 8.7. DeBrincat is over 8 as well. Comper is age 30. And it looks like this year he has 8 goals and 11 assists. So you could understand. But that's, I don't know. I still think, even though, yes, he's been more productive this year, I still think, like, Mika's contract is way worse.
Yeah, I've seen worse contracts. Yeah, I mean, obviously Larkin, Raymond, Sider, your bigger contracts. I mean, those are warranted,
Yeah.
Nothing crazy there. And DeBrincat getting, $8 million a year. I don't think that's crazy. Did you say his stats? DeBrincat?
DeBrincat, no. But I think DeBrincat is playing well, no?
Yeah, no, I thought so. Last I checked. 57 points on the year, dude.
Oh, yeah.
30 goals, 27
so it's just
assists.
the one guy. But, Pollock, you're fine. Everything's all right. I think the Red Wings are in good shape, especially if they're going to get McDavid. But I think the Rangers will wrestle him away. And then your mother says he likes it sometimes. I think it's a texture thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pollock says lobster never had. And I can see why Detroit, you're not known for lobster there.
That's true.
You're known for deep dish pizza.
I can go for a deep dish pizza.
Interesting question, though, because I don't know if it's like a Staten Island thing, let's say.
Here we go.
No, but I'm saying for Pollock in Detroit, like, is he very, like, defensive of the deep dish pie? Or I wonder, if he's had other pies that he likes, or if that's, like, his thing,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to speak for him, but in my experience, I feel like the Detroit people are, a deeply rooted, people.
Yeah.
So I feel like they would take pride in their Detroit-style pizza.
Yeah.
Um,
And then probably it's better than Chicago.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
even
very
though maybe
true.
some of them haven't been there, it's better than New York, which is obviously crazy.
Ridiculous.
Or
I'm
Connecticut.
trying to think of what else does Detroit really have in terms of food, right? What are
I
they
don't know.
known
He
for?
could tell us, right?
I guess
He
so.
would, if somebody knew,
It would be Pollock.
it would be Pollock.
That's right.
That is for sure. So and then what's the deal? So Rangers now, next game Saturday hosting the Penguins.
Yeah.
I bet those ticket prices have been cut in half, but maybe not because
116 right now.
maybe also people were going for Crosby, who's not going to play. But also Pittsburgh fans might want to make the trip to the Garden.
Oh, definitely, dude.
Given that they will probably win by 7 goals.
That's a nice game to go to. 12:30 on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Walk outside of the city at like 3 o'clock.
My cousin, it's kind of crazy. So he lives in Portsmouth, Rhode Island. I think it's 15, 20 minutes from Newport.
Okay.
Saw him at the conference yesterday, the picture
Nice.
that I
Yes.
had. So he was there in the morning.
Mhm.
I forgot what time he left exactly, but went to the Bruins game.
Oh,
Last
nice,
night.
dude.
Sweet. I haven't talked to him since, but I can only imagine, and they won too, so I'm sure it was nuts, obviously.
Yeah, dude.
I
That's
think they won like
sick.
5-2, something like that. So I was pretty jealous about that. And then I was telling him how Jake, because he's met Jake before. He probably didn't remember, but maybe if he saw me, he would. But I was, how he's the PA announcer.
Of course, yeah, dude. Great guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was thinking too, once we get closer to it, because I know he really likes college basketball, I'd probably reach out, get him on, like a little tournament preview,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hell yeah,
that'd be
dude.
good, because I feel like he has the knowledge and the
Yeah.
depth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a little better, but he's definitely way ahead of me on that stuff, that's for sure. And you, that's just, come on. Figure it out. It's good, but there's better out there. But your mother says Detroit pizza looks awesome.
It does look awesome.
And then she says Connecticut pizza is always the
No,
best.
no,
It's
no,
like
no,
you're not
no,
reading
no,
her in
no,
these
no,
comments,
no,
right?
no.
Let's not hear it.
Come on
Double
now.
standard here. Come
Yeah, that's right.
on. Anyway, and then the other games last night. I mentioned the Bruins, even with the Corpusella start, and Averson had 2 goals for them. They win 4-2 over the Blue Jackets. Islanders, I believe it was Pagot, the walk-off
OT
winner
winner.
in OT.
Yeah.
4-3. Also, Schaefer set the record. I think 19 goals for an 18-year-old defenseman.
Most ever by a defenseman rookie.
Pollock's Red Wings 2-1 in overtime over the Senators there. So I don't know what he's complaining about with the Red Wings. I feel like the Red Wings are in great shape. Really, the Lions, really all the teams, the Lions a little questionable, but overall, of the 4 major to have 4 teams that are playoff contenders, really, that's pretty solid,
Yeah, dude, it's very solid.
Dylan Larkin, 2 goals, including the game winner in OT. He's up to 28 on the season. We saw the Panthers give the beat down on the Maple Leafs 5-1. Boy, are the Maple Leafs in shambles.
Oh, my God, dude.
You get blown out by the Lightning, then you get blown out by the Panthers coming out of the break. I really wonder what they're going to do there. They almost have to rebuild.
Yeah, I think it is, dude. And they've been rebuilding since like 1976, this organization. It's absolutely ridiculous that they can't field a good team. Cost me some money last night, Brian.
You should have talked to me first.
Was
Was that the bet that was on the video?
No.
How did that one hit or no? Close or no?
Yeah, well, Chicago blew it, dude. Chicago had a fucking 2-goal lead in the third, and they gave up 3 goals, ended up losing 4-2. Absolutely ridiculous. Bedard scored 2, and that would have been Blackhawks and Wild, which obviously the Wild won. They beat the Avs. Would have won me $100, dude.
Oh, brutal.
Ridiculous.
By the way, Mary, Southport doesn't count, so there's no reason to say Connecticut pizza is terrible.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
No, really, though, Southport doesn't count. Like, Southport, I don't even think is in the top 5 for... Like, it's fine, but it's not, like, the top.
I guess, but I'm trying to think. Has my mother had Sally's? I don't think so. I had Sally's with Jay over the weekend.
How was it?
Oh, my God. It was delicious.
Fairfield Sally's?
Yeah, Fairfield Sally's. First time sitting in there and eating, actually.
Oh, really?
Very nice.
Nice.
Olympics on, spring training on.
Yeah.
The TVs.
No, Sally's is good.
The full bar.
I love Sally's. I haven't had it in a while, but I love their honey hot. That's something I wish all pizza places had. I love honey hot.
I'm trying to think. We had We had this meatball and
Mozzarella?
ricotta, yeah.
Regatta.
And then we had I think arancini, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude,
Nice.
so freaking good.
Yeah, no, I'll have to get that soon. But I love, the pepperoni with the honey hot is off the chain.
Off
there.
the chain, dude.
Pollock says Larkin said this last night in Ottawa. Larkin for MVP. So listen, he's having a great year, and I'm sure he will be in the conversation. And then we saw the Sidney Crosby-less Penguins beat the Devils 4-1.
Surprised.
So they've had a great year, 30, 15, and 12. Sans Mike Sullivan. And then the Hurricanes, 5-4 over the Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
So they're now 37, 16, and 6. The Lightning 38, 15, and 4. So two teams that are definitely going to be in the thick of things. The Blues blow out the Kraken 5-1. Holloway, the hat trick there. The Predators, you mentioned, the comeback of 4-2 over the Blackhawks. Now 27, 24, and 7. The Blackhawks 22, 27, and 9. You mentioned the Wild 5-2. That must have been an underdog there on the road in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Gustafsson,
That's
44 saves. Boldy with 4 points. And Eriksson Ek with 2 goals. And the Flames blow out the Sharks. That was surprising. 4-1.
Very.
Dustin Wolf, 34, 35. And Kadri had 2 goals. And then lastly, 8-1. Kings lose their first 2 games with Artemi Panarin, but kind of crazy to see them put the 8th spot up on the Kings. And Panarin, of course, I didn't end up doing it, but Panarin, I think, had 2 or 3 points against the Knights the other night.
He did. Yeah. Dude, they didn't have that bet available.
Yeah, I don't know what, because on the kiosks at Mohegan they have it, and it's the same sports book. For some reason on the app they don't. I don't know why. But Connor McDavid with his 34th. Hyman had his 24th, and Wallman had his 6th and 7th, as well as Emberson his 2nd, and Podzinski his 13th, Magnapane his 7th. So Oilers kind of trying to shake that negative narrative right now, especially with McDavid, coming back from the Olympics. So we'll have to see. I know Draisaitl, kind of a defensive press conference they were showing on ESPN last night. And then she says, how about March 8th? It's daylight savings, so we'll have an extra hour the next day that you're taking off.
I'm taking off that day? March 8th? What is that?
I don't know.
March 8th, dude, is going to be a Sunday. Oh, daylight savings time. No, I have class on the 9th, so.
She is earning for her, Anthony.
Yeah, no, she is. She
is. Yeah.
Even though what was I home for recently? Was my brother's birthday?
Sunday
maybe?
dinner?
No, my brother's birthday. I think that was maybe at the beginning of the month. Come on. Got class here. Got to dial in. All right.
Oh, call him. Still trying to fucking argue with me. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
No, but did you see that text or no? He missed 70% of the season. First of all, he didn't miss 70% of the season, and his LPS was like 9. So what are you talking about?
A 9.
Like, it's just, the idiocy of these people. Like, that's just such a basic Twitter chat, Twitter, like, whatever, person, bot, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, sure.
Rhetoric.
Troll.
Rhetoric.
Yeah.
I think Twitter rhetoric.
Mm-hmm.
Be a little less basic, Colm, okay?
Wow.
Anyway,
wow.
And then she says it was January ridiculous, which is kind of funny.
That is hilarious. I'm sorry, Ma. I'll come home soon. You know, been busy here.
And then, how did we do on the picks? From
3-3.
3-3, both of us.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. And what did I go 0-3 on the unders or?
Let's see.
Barnes actually goes away with his dad. Very nice.
It was a work function. It wasn't like they went away. It was a work
but you know how
thing.
me and my dad are. I mean, whatever. Like, I would do whatever. It's always a great time. It's nice. I like to take advantage of those opportunities. New Orleans will be great.
Yes, that's true.
It's just we're similar interests. The sports, the blackjack, the food. I mean, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, you got 3 great things there.
Rings?
3 great things there. And then, all right, dude. What would you ask me? Oh no, you went
3-3. Yeah.
Looks like you hit. No, yeah, I don't think you hit any total. Well, no, I'm Winnipeg in the under.
Okay, so I went 2-1, 1-2.
Yeah.
And Pollock says that your mother deserved a vacation. I mean, can we?
She does.
Can we
She
consider
does.
the AC trip a mini vacation?
Yeah, you could call it mini.
And he says he spends time with him. He talks about it.
Yeah. All right.
The golf, Take your mother golfing.
No, she doesn't want to do that. Hell no. She would never do that.
Oh, isn't it boring? Yeah. You just hit the ball, Anthony. What's the point? Wow, Koepka rolling in a birdie here to move to 3 under through 13. That was a nice putt there. And we'll just take a quick look before we do the picks. Carson Young on 17, the par 3, part of the bear trap over the water. And he actually sticks one. This is going to be, I don't know, 5 feet for birdie. So Carson Young, a great shot there. And we'll go burger for Pollock here.
Let's do it.
A birdie putt upcoming right on the edge of the green. It doesn't have the footage listed. Ball going towards the cup, and it trickles in. So
wow.
There we go, John. Pollock, I almost said Pollock moving to 400, but Burger moving to 400. And one more on the island green here. Homa for birdie to move to 4 under, and he slides it by, so he'll remain at 3 under.
What an idiot.
But what do we have? 5 games here. So yeah,
5 games, 4 games.
Oh, it is 4 games. Okay,
yeah.
Perfect split. Strike up the music. Do a Friday edition of the Frozen Frenzy. And you, sir, are batting leadoff.
I am batting leadoff here, and I'm pretty excited about it here. Because once again, I know the Wild are on the back-to-back, but Vegas is coming in here and telling me to fade them, and I say no. Wild is plus 120 here on the road against the Mammoth, and I know what you're thinking, Tony. You've been hot on the Mammoth all year long, but I'm telling you right now, the Wild just playing great hockey, and I believe in Jesper Falstead, I believe it is. Gustafsson last night, I believe, had 44 saves, okay? And Volstead has been absolutely killing it this year as the backup. 14 wins as a backup, 4 shutouts, 276 goals against, and a 913 save percentage. I think he can stop anything Utah is bringing at him. And I'm sure Vejmelka on Utah's side would do enough, I think, to hold Minnesota at bay. So it could be a close game here, which is why the spread is plus 1.5 there. But over-under is 6.5, so I'm taking the under. Matt Boldy has been red hot, dude. They get 2 goals coming back from the USA Olympics. So give me Minnesota Wild, Matt Boldy, anytime goal scorer. Maybe his 10th power play goal of the season as the Wild win this game. I'll say 2-1 Wild under.
All right. So I'm going to actually go with a team that I'm going to see tomorrow in Tampa, and that is the Buffalo Sabres. Second game in 3 days. It's going to be 3 and 4 tomorrow. And, I'm thinking of siding with the home team, going with the over tomorrow. But for tonight in Florida just winning last night back-to-back. So I think Sabres expend all their energy tonight, win, but then we'll drop that game to Tampa tomorrow. So I'm going to say this one, let's go. I think this is just going to be a flat performance on a back-to-back. Backup tender for the Panthers here with Bob starting last night. I'm going to say a 4-1 Sabres win. Thompson with a goal and an assist. So give me the Sabres and the under.
All right, second and final here for me. We're going to go to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. here. Capital One Arena as the Capitals are taking on the Golden Knights. They're hosting them. Vegas coming in here at minus 105. Over-under is 5.5. I don't know. I mean, the first game back with Vegas absolutely routed the Kings 6-4. I think offense will be high for them, and maybe not so plenty for the Capitals. But I can see the Knights winning this game. I'm going to say 4-2. Classic empty netter at the end, up 3-2. Their defense holds off. Their goaltending holds off. But at the end of the day there, it's Vegas winning with the over. Brian, what do you got for your last game?
All right, well, the last game to pick from is the Ducks and the Jets in the Honda Center and a 10 o'clock puck drop. Last time out, 2 days ago, both teams played, both winning. Jets 3-2 in overtime in Vancouver. The Ducks won over Edmonton 6-5 at home. Okay, now, anyway. But I am going to say, okay, that is the weirdest message I've ever seen.
Don't even fucking yep.
But anyway, I'm going to go with the Ducks. I know the story hella buck, but I don't know. I just Winnipeg this year. The Ducks have been resilient. I'm going to say Mr. Kreider with a goal. Probably some good odds on an anytime goal. But give me the Ducks. I'm going to say 5-2. Give me the Ducks and the over. And just like that, that is your frozen frenzy here on a Friday. What the hell is that?
I don't know, but that's getting blocked. It's getting out of there.
Like, was it like looking for a handout? Like, I don't.
A hand something, maybe. I don't know, dude. John Pollock, though. Good picks, fellas, he says. Oh, wow. It didn't like
Well, maybe because you didn't delete it first?
Oh, no. It says she was okay. It says it was blocked. Yep.
You can't delete it?
I guess not. Normally, it deletes it after. Oh, there we go. Delete comment. Normally, once you. Oh, no. See, it's not going away.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, there it
There
is.
we go.
There it is.
Tommy says, after his combine performance, Giants need to consider Sonny Styles at pick 5. And that's why Tommy is just so great. You think about him, hockey. You know me, I try to keep up with college football and stuff, but I have no idea who Sonny Styles is. So let's get the MO on Mr. Styles here. A 4.46 looks like a linebacker for Ohio State. So I'll have to ask Mark about him. But a 43.5-inch vertical. But, I wonder, too, if we can go stats on him. Because sometimes you have to be careful, the combine darlings. Sometimes it's like, oh, they run that 4.2 like a Darius Hayward-Bay, but then can't catch to save their life. Looks like he was somewhat productive at Ohio State last year. 46 tackles, a sack, a forced fumble, and a pick for Sonny Styles. So it'll be interesting to see what the Giants do there at 5, what the Jets do at 2. Maybe his teammate, Caleb Downs, the safety, potentially could be in play for the Jets there. And maybe, I think it's 16 is their second pick. Maybe they go Ty Simpson. They were talking about that. I think on Boomer and Gio this morning that it's like interesting. He had a lot of money, NIL, chose to go to the draft, but certain number 2 quarterback taken, and then get that guaranteed money. So I kind of think that rather than go back next year, stacked class, Arch Manning, that type of thing. Pollock also says that we had some good picks. Hellebuck come home. It definitely not happening, but I will pray. What does he mean there? Is Hellebuck from Detroit? I guess.
I don't know where he's from. Maybe Michigan. Actually, that would make sense, right?
Yep. And then he says Tommy is right on that. Dude is a dog. How about that? He's a dog.
He's a dog.
On the field. You're verifying Hellebuck here?
Verifying Hellebuck. Obviously, we know he's from the U.S., and he is from, Commerce Township.
Almost sounded like you were going to say the Cognizant.
Cognizant Classic. It looks like it is a northwestern suburb of Detroit.
There we go. But yeah, I would say, Tony, it's appropriate to strike up the music, get the grid up. Kind of an interesting one. No local feel. I did take a quick glance yesterday. You did have the Yankees in there. Of course, right. Today we don't. But that's, like, as you would say, that's all right.
It's all right, dude. Michael was a big help yesterday.
Yes.
For sure.
But I saw I don't know. I just think you sell yourself a little short on the football. You just don't even, oh, no, we can't do it. I feel like you could get some people. You're just not, I feel like you're not even trying.
No, you're right. I'm not trying.
I don't know. I just feel like you watched a lot of football over the years. Like, guys, dude.
All right. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know.
And then he says he runs a 4.46 on the 40.
John Pollock does.
But anyway, all right. Let's, as you would say, dial it in here.
What do you want?
Chapman? I just want to get
Chapman.
I just want to get creative here. Just you know what I mean? No rush, right? We're not rushing.
No, I'm not in any rush. I know one for Reds Rays. We can do Tommy Pham.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Tommy Pham.
I'm focusing on the home runs. I'm trying to do something different here.
Probably do Zunino for the Rays homers.
Let me just see here. So
something different, dude.
Just trying to do something different. Dude. I don't know why I'm like struggling to think guys back in the day. Just one. Oh, you know what? I think I have a good one for the Rays. Oh, what? That doesn't make any sense.
By the way, Tommy Pham being 16% is tough, dude.
Oh yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
We can do Rich Hill, Dead Nuts.
Yeah, do Rich Hill. I think I'm going to do Barajas for the 10 homers for the Rangers. Yeah,
okay.
0.3.
0.3. Nice for Rod, dude.
So the Cubs.
Javi Baez.
I'm trying to think less like
more like back in the day.
Jorge Soler, 0.2.
There we go.
And I'm
Jorge
thinking
Soler.
Carlos Pena.
Okay.
Oh, he's 6. Well, you said Zunino?
Mike Zunino.
Yeah, do Zunino. I was trying to get too crazy. 1%.
1%.
Very good.
There we
very
go,
good.
dude.
Twins Rays. I think that's a Griffin Jack spot. Let me just make sure that's not too. Hey, yeah, 4%. Good.
Griffin.
Boy, maybe now you're gonna reconsider fam. Huh?
Yeah, right. I mean, damn, dude. But
Oh,
I guess I don't really know many other Reds Rays anyway, right? I mean,
yeah.
Hunter Renfroe, maybe.
I don't know. Is this Jackson?
Joey Gallo. Twins Rangers.
Twins Rangers. Let's see what Mr. Gallo. 7. Maybe
7.
just hold on a second. With the Cubs, or maybe people forget about Chapman on the Rangers. Maybe let me just see what we got here.
I don't know. Yeah, both of those are tough. Both of those could be Chapman.
Chapman is 16. Okay. Twins, Texas. Nope, I would blow an Achilles trying that shit.
Yeah, that's tough, dude. Got to stretch.
Let's see. It's not Dotel, not Zach Short.
No.
Is it? I think it's Castellanos. Let me see what that is.
Yeah?
Yeah. 9? What do you think?
For
Reds.
Rangers.
No,
Reds Cubs.
Yeah.
I mean, who the hell else is there, man?
Yeah, I don't know.
9.
Reds Cubs. Not Juan Pierre. Oh, but David Weathers. Let me just make sure. But I'm
Hunter
pretty
Renfroe.
sure.
Hunter Renfroe on the Cubs. Hunter Renfroe on the Reds.
Yeah, let me check. Hold on. If Weathers played on the Cubs, I think that's gonna be the way to go because loading. I don't know. For some reason, I hate looking up stats on ESPN. It just
Me
feels
too,
like you're
dude.
missing that baseball reference feel.
Absolutely.
So Mr. Weathers was in the Windy City, so we're good.
Weathers for Cubs.
Reds.
David Weathers. 0.7.
How about that, huh?
0.7. That's a good get right there.
It is a good get.
So
what were you saying?
No, saying no.
Oh, we could do Josh Hamilton, but that's probably gonna be high too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other pitchers, or even the Twins, Texas. I think Garver wasn't Garver on, or IKF.
Mitch Garver.
Let me just make sure. I think either one, but I'm almost thinking Falefa because I feel like I think of Falefa way more than anybody else.
You do.
You know, just because. Well, we know he was on Texas, and then I'm almost positive he was on the Twins. Or no, they traded him right away. Wait, but oh no, he was on the Reds. God, wait, but who didn't I just said somebody else too? Who did we just say?
Mitch Garver.
Let me just check that. Make sure Josh B didn't say anything.
Yeah, good call. Nothing.
Wow, just sensitive to that now because we've missed a couple.
Yeah, no, he definitely is a sensitive guy.
Okay, Mr. Garver, Texas and Minnesota. Yep, let's do that.
4%.
Okay.
Let's go, dude.
How are we looking here? So at the 16, but 20, 21, 27, 31, 32-ish. So it'd be nice to get something low here.
Under 35.
Yeah. So it's not Adam Dunn. It's not Jim Thome. It's not Michael Young. Trying to think about starters too or catchers. Hamilton. You think there's definitely Hamilton's 100?
I would think so.
Could just back channel check.
I'm trying to think. I mean, DeRosa never played for Cincinnati. Neither did Kevin Pillar. It's not going to be a Kimbrel spot. There's no Marisnik or Brad Hand
or Elvis Andrus or Michael Young.
Ronnie Cedeno.
Rich Harden. Dontrell Willis.
Octavio Dotel.
Not Edwin Jackson. Did I check Edwin Jackson?
You did not.
I'm trying to think, though. I don't think he might not even actually play on either team, which is rare for him. What do you think he means by Red Rangers like that?
Because he doesn't know, maybe? He's, like, not sure.
Oh, okay.
He said Josh Hamilton, yeah. There you go.
I wish Encarnacion. Oh, no. Nelson Cruz, no. All right, so.
Yasiel Puig, no.
Frank Kerr, no.
Jeff Frank Kerr.
Yeah, Hamilton's 28. Golly. Geez, are we?
At that point, Chapman may be less than that.
Chapman is less than that. 16.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of, though, is there, like, somebody else that I'm forgetting?
I'm trying to think of relievers.
I don't know. I think I don't know a lot of guys on the
Rogers.
Reds.
Yeah, no. Who the hell knows guys in the Reds, dude?
Not Evaldi. I guess you could look it up, right?
Yeah,
I know we don't usually do that.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to kind of salvage a grid score here. Yeah, you said Josh Hamilton maybe, but yes, the percentage just a wee bit high. Not Justin Smoke, right?
This is a guy. This is another guy. Oh, this is another guy. Center fielder.
Tavares?
No. First round draft pick in 2010 by Houston. He's from Maryland. We've used him in the group before. He's started with
Not Colby Rasmussen.
No, even though he was drafted by Houston, his first major league game was in 2015 for the Rangers.
What position? Center fielder?
Center fielder. Played for them from 15 to 19. Cleveland in 2020. Only 120 plate appearances. And he had 58 plate appearances in 21.
Power guy, speed guy.
I mean, his batting average 246. Yeah, not a power guy. Stolen bags, has had multiple seasons kissing 30 stolen bags.
Shields.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
It's the second
Yeah,
one.
the second one. Is that his father?
Father. I don't know if
Really?
he played for both teams.
Wow.
I remember his father. Actually, I was thinking that before you did it, so luckily you had the wherewithal
The
there.
wherewithal, dude.
All right, so we go
0.6,
to the
by the way. So
gridiron.
34 under
Yeah,
35.
34,
All right.
solid.
Respectable. 1,000 yards receiving, Niners.
Anquan
Bolden. Jesus.
You spelled it wrong. I-N.
Oh.
And then below him, Jacoby Myers.
Damn. Should have just typed in Jacoby, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Myers. Is it with the I? I thought it was with the I. No?
Meyers.
Jacoby like that, though?
No. Jakobi.
OBI, dude.
Yeah. And then right below
5%.
him, a .1 former Jet, Lavernius Coles.
There it is. 0.1.
Next to him, a .6 Peerless Price.
0.6.
Next to him. Okay, maybe not next to him. That's annoying. Okay, dude, Jimmy Graham next to him. Nice.
4% for Jimmy.
Doug Baldwin was 12. I thought it would be better, but
Wow.
apparently not. Okay here. Raiders Seahawks, Matt Flynn.
1% for Flynn.
Nice.
Kicker?
Quarterback. Threw 6 touchdowns against Matthew Stafford and the Lions back in the day.
No
Parlayed
shit.
that to a contract, was all set to be the Seahawks starting quarterback. In came an incoming rookie from Wisconsin, Russell Wilson. Never was the starter.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Robbed.
robbed. And then I think a good one, speaking of Rob, I think we can go M. Rob, right above him, Michael Robinson.
M. Rob.
Who's Buddy Bell? Oh, maybe that was for the baseball.
Yeah, it was. Sorry, what Robinson?
Michael Robinson, NFL Network employee.
Oh, okay. Michael. Rob. Broccoli
Bin
Rob.
Son.
Broccoli Rob. Penn State
okay,
graduate.
So 2 more here.
Falcons Niners and Falcons Raiders, Kev do. Eric Dickerson, dead
in
nuts.
The middle, but it feels like 5%. Nice, Pollock. There we go.
5%.
All right,
with
so,
the rec specs on.
Let me just see here. So other quarterbacks. My cousins. Detmer. Johnson.
Reed Detmer?
Not
Stop it.
Schaub.
Look it up.
Yeah, I guess. It just feels like I should know it.
Verify that I am a human. Only 2 quarterbacks. One was in 98, the other was in the 80s. This guy played for the Jets in 2021, running back. 3rd round pick to the Falcons out of Indiana in 2015.
Tevin Coleman.
Yeah, Tevin Coleman. There we go. 10%.
All right, what do we got? 28.
28.
Not bad.
Off to the hardwood. The Knicks. In the column, undrafted, Jeremy Lin.
Let me see here. So I thought Knicks Pelicans would be Alvarado, but 24%. Come on, man. All right, let's see here. So I think for actually for the Knicks I could do this. Undrafted Knicks, Pablo Prigioni.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All right, there we go. 5%.
Not
Undrafted.
too shabby.
Out of Italy.
Alex Mack. That was
Mack.
probably for football.
Yeah.
Okay, so undrafted with the Heat. I don't know if this guy is gonna be too high. Yep, of course it is too high. So, all right, let's see what else. Undrafted is a
little tough, dude.
Yeah.
Jeremy Lin for the Rockets undrafted?
Jeremy Lin. 14.
Ah.
Man, I had Duncan Robinson for Heat 24. But I know there's other guys. And then I don't know if Dead Nuts have Chalmers or Miller. Maybe Miller? Mike Miller? Pollock looks like he's around for NBA.
Yeah, dude. Let's see it, John.
God damn it. Miller's 25%?
Wow, Brian's
And then I
upset.
bet Steven Adam, Kyle Lowry, maybe Kyle Lowry?
Undrafted?
Kyle Lowry, 9% for Rockets Grizzlies.
Kyle Lowry.
Okay. And then let's see. Rockets or Knicks Grizzlies. Not Grayson Allen, not Hovac. Was Steve Francis on the Grizzlies at one point?
T-Mac.
No. Not David Lee. I don't think Eddie Curry. And then I guess I guess for Heat Grizzlies, just try Mario Chalmers. It's probably going to be too high, but Mike Miller was 25%, so.
Chalmers?
Yeah.
Mario.
Yep.
7%.
Oh, there we go.
Bang.
Just got to do the undrafted. For the Rockets, undrafted, or for the Heat. I feel like the Heat have had other undrafted guys. Maybe Joel Anthony? Let's see, check that one. You think Josh B's gonna come back in like 20 minutes, work call, piss, miss the grid?
Yeah, definitely. Nick's involved too. He would have done well.
Yeah. I think we would have been done.
Yeah, no, literally.
So Joel Anthony, Heat.
Undrafted?
Yeah. You should have went the other way.
Yeah.
Oh, it was there, but right there. 2%. Okay, Rockets. Undrafted. Battier was drafted. Reed Shepard's a rookie. Francis. I think Gortat was a second-round pick. Definitely was a second-round pick. Who else has been on the Rockets? PJ Tucker, I think, was a second-round pick as well. Knicks too. Heat and Pelicans. Trevor Ariza. Let me just make sure. 7. Good. Oh, it was that.
Wait,
no, it worked out better actually because he's less percentage from
right.
there. So.
But you said Knicks Pelicans, didn't you?
Heat Pelicans.
You sure?
Yeah. Listen.
Wow. Heat Pelican. Oh, John Pollock said. Oh, shit. Okay. Never mind.
Let's see. I don't know why the Pelicans. Fuck is one of the Pelicans? When the Pelicans,
That's right,
Rockets,
John.
Steven Adams is probably $1 million. 7. Okay, good.
7%
All
for
right,
the
so we're-
New Zealander, right?
Yeah.
For New Zealand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're moving along here. Knicks. Oh, and then we need the Rockets undrafted. Fuck. Rockets. We could have done Prigioni on that one too. Let's see. The Grizzlies Knicks. Oh, maybe it did Fredette play for the. No. Hardaway. No. Capono. Jeez. All right. Yeah, I guess. Look up Pelicans Heat.
Pelicans Heat. Let's see. Oh wow, this guy's been on a lot of teams. I'm pretty sure we've used this guy before. He is a second-round draft pick to Atlanta in 2013 out of Cal State Long Beach. Seems like he's a small forward for most of his career. Debuted with Miami in 2014, 2015.
What position?
Small forward.
God, Long Beach, though. Who the fuck went to Long Beach?
And he's literally played for mad different teams between now and 2022. We're talking Miami until 16, Memphis in that same season, New Orleans in that same season, back to Memphis the next year, then to Detroit in 2017, Houston in 19, with Philadelphia as well. Orlando in 2020, Brooklyn in 2022, as well as Clippers and the Nuggets, and that was his last season. Yeah, forget that. There's not a lot of guys here, huh? This is a guy we've used before as well. First round, 13th overall in 2013. Went to the Dallas Mavericks out of Gonzaga. He is a center. Debuted, even though he was drafted by the Dallas Mavericks in 2013, debuted for the Boston Celtics, where he played 70 games for them. Was with Boston until 2017.
Olynyk.
Yeah. Kelly Olynyk. Nine.
All right, and then Knicks Grizzlies. Oh, probably Zach Randolph, but let's see. Is that going to be $1 million? Freaking thing. Yeah, 33%.
Here's a guy, Zach Randolph. Yep. There's another guy. I don't know if he's going to be high. Probably is going to be high, so maybe I'll just try to avoid him right now. As we go to this guy here, who we've also used before.
Josh B confirming yes to work. LOL.
Josh B. This is a second-round draft pick in 2002 to the Memphis Grizzlies out of UCLA. Even though he was drafted by the Grizzlies, he debuted for the Clippers in 2003, where he played 38 games.
What position?
Small forward. 2005 was with the Clippers. Oh, sorry, no, I went to the Kings, I guess, right? Yeah.
I don't know why I'm not.
And then was on the Knicks in 05, 06, as well as the 76ers. Golden State 06 to 08. Phoenix in 09. Orlando in 10. Lakers in 11 and 12. Back to the Clippers for 13, 14, 15. Back to Memphis in 16. And then landed with the, I guess, Golden State in 2016, 2017.
I don't know it.
He played 20 games. All right, this is another guy who we used before. He is a power forward. First round draft pick in 2001, 19th overall out of Michigan State. Played for Portland from 01 to 07. Okay. That following season, he was with the Knicks for 2 years. 08.
Canby?
09 season, no. Then went to the Clippers after that. Then
Josh is Alex Burks.
Alec
Christian Wood
Burke.
for the Rockets.
All right, so do Christian Wood. 2%.
Nice.
And then Alec Burke up here.
Well, do we want to check, or are we just trusting Josh B?
I would just trust Josh B.
All right.
Wow.
Thanks, Josh. I mean, just put Zach Randolph in that at this point. I mean, Jesus. Wow, Josh. I knew we should check. And up. Let's see, because he did it in question form. That was the issue there.
Just gonna exit out of that.
But luckily we won't need a Cujo
He did.
out of him.
Yeah.
He says check it, but there's nothing to check, and it was wrong.
He's probably a little
Oh, that was
behind
before.
us.
That was before.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Shaking my head, he says.
Anyway, let's go to the hockey.
Oh, Canada involved
Canada,
here.
eh?
That's not too bad.
Feels like there's like a Malcolm Subban in here or something.
A Malcolm Subban. There's a PK Subban for Predators Canadians, but that's going to be really high.
Okay.
Honestly, that straight up trade for him and Shea Weber, I don't think I would know anyone else on that team. So we can put that in the back burner. But I guess we could do Dominic
Dougie
Moore.
Hamilton for the Canada
For the Devils?
Yeah.
How much was it?
7. I don't know anybody else.
Dawson Mercer would be one. Let's see what
Nice.
Let's go, dude.
Nice.
2% there for Dawson. We can do what I say. Dominic Moore for Canada, Montreal. He's a Canadian. I think that would be kind of under the radar. 0.2. And then goalies, I'm thinking not an Anderson spot. Canada, James Reimer. James Reimer is from Canada. 0.07, dude. And now we got Sharks. Well, we've been doing Tyler Toffoli, it seems like every day, so let's do that. Tyler Toffoli. Sharks, Devils, 8% there. Sharks, Ducks.
And Josh B. Rowley says, I put the question mark exactly, Barnes. And we were late with Paul Martin in the middle.
Sorry, John. Brian Boyle for Predators, Devils.
All right.
Brain. And then Ducks, Predators is going to be a Michael Del Zotto spot.
Mr. Del Zotto.
Mr. Del Zotto. Bang. And this is where we live right now. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let's see.
You want to search Sharks, Canadians, I guess, for now? There's got to be some goalies in there. Canada's been through a lot of goalies. So is San Jose, for that matter.
Let's see. Toffoli would have worked for that one, too.
Tyler Toffoli.
But goalies, there's only 3 goalies.
Anyone notable?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you would. Guy played in the Canadians 18 to 19, and then the Sharks. Actually, started a ton of games for the Sharks from 11 to 15. 296.
Anywhere else who's with?
Okay, so he's from Finland.
It's Finnish.
Started with Chicago, and then was with the Sharks for 5 seasons. Dallas for 2.
Niemi. Antti Niemi?
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like you've said that one before.
Yeah, definitely. He was great with the Sharks. Good with Dallas, too, to be honest.
Oh, nice. And then Sharks, Ducks.
Sharks, Ducks. There's definitely a ton there. I just can't think of any right now. Bottom middle, he says Danny Heatley.
That's the guy with the killed his teammate by accident. Remember we were talking about that?
Oh my God, that's
Thrashers.
right, dude.
Yeah.
6%. That is the guy.
All right, and then the Canadiens and the Preds.
I mean, Shea Weber, PK Subban. That's that was a big trade. It's going to be forever. Going to be a lot of percentage, but that's all I got for you.
I don't know if you would know this guy's first name, but a younger player on the Rangers, he has the same exact name. Played 3 seasons. Last name. 3 seasons for the Canadiens and 1 for the Predators.
Yannick Perrault.
Yes.
John Pollock just commented that.
Yeah. No relation though, right?
Not that I know of. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yannick Perrault. 0.7 for Yannick, dude.
There we go.
What a guy.
Solid additions of the grid.
John Pollock coming in clutch.
Yeah,
dude.
very on the button today, kind of taking over for Josh B.
Yeah, Josh B's gonna be on the bench.
Yeah.
The way he's been playing.
Okay, so other than that, just taking a quick look here from Palm Beach.
That's right, Pollock on his shit today.
Obviously no change at the top with Smotherman and Echevarria waiting to tee off. Relton. And Pollock says he was on his shit. Yes, he was. Damon teeing off momentarily. Rye teeing off in a little bit. Yeah, so I guess that's really it from Palm Beach. But looking forward to catching a little bit of that over the weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Josh B. back hurts, so I took over today.
There it is, dude.
And then just wanted to check for college basketball. over the weekend.
You didn't talk about UConn.
And did you see too that the Hawks are honoring the Magic City Strip Club for at a game? Yeah, it's a front headliner on ESPN.
Are you serious?
Yeah, doing a Magic City night. It's an institution, they said.
What?
Yeah.
This is on ESPN.
I don't know if Lou Williams is gonna do like a coin toss or something.
Oh my god, dude, that's freaking crazy.
Brasso would get a kick out of that.
Oh.
Oh wow, big game tonight, Michigan and Illinois, 8:00 on FOX.
Fairfield tonight.
You working?
Working men's basketball.
Nice.
Tonight.
Who are they playing?
Siena.
What do you think the line is on that?
Oh boy.
And what conference again?
The MAC. I don't know. Is Fairfield favored by 7.5?
Siena is a 1.5 point favorite.
Wow.
Yeah, they're both 19-10, 18-11. Well,
Oh, so Siena is good.
Fairfield's doing well. Sacred
Okay.
Heart and the Shitter 12-18.
Yeah,
but
not surprised.
favored at the Pitt Center against Mount St. Mary's, 2.5.
Oh God, dude. Bet against him.
And he says, "Come on, Illinois, LOL." And then let's just see. Anything great tomorrow? Usually a Saturday at college basketball. Virginia Duke 1 versus 11. Duke 9.5 point favorites. Houston such big favorites over Colorado. No line. UConn hosting Seton Hall at Gamble at 12. So that'll be a good one. Vandy, Kentucky at 2:00 on ESPN. Louisville, Clemson at 2:00 on ESPN 2. Kansas, Arizona, that should be great. 4:00 on ESPN. There's just probably going to be a ton of profit boost. I don't know if you've noticed, and I guess it might have been yesterday because, I don't know, just being on the reservation at Mohegan, I feel like they don't give you the same, but I feel like no profit boost the last couple of days.
Yeah, no, it's
very,
tough,
very
dude.
far and few.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
hopefully
they're
there's
losing
more
money.
today, but nothing today so far I've seen. Texas Tech, Iowa State, 4:00 on CBS. Nebraska, USC. Alabama, Tennessee at 6 on ESPN. Villanova, St. John's, the Johnny's Pollock, hosting Villanova at the Garden, 5.5 point favorites there. Arkansas, Florida, tons of good games. Virginia Tech in North Carolina, and Gonzaga and St. Mary's always promises to be a treat. But yeah, I guess that's really, I have to say, really flew by today. Kind of covered a lot, right?
Yeah, we did cover a lot. A lot of golf talk too.
Yeah.
Love that, dude.
Yeah, the live look-ins.
Yeah.
From PGA National. So yeah, that's really it. But definitely enjoyed it today.
Pack your
and
bags.
Looking forward to coming to you live from Tampa.
Yeah,
live.
dude. This live, dude.
So great show. Really appreciate everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay Costa, and the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go Yankees, and we will see you on Monday. How about that? Oh.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.